Fellow card drifters, welcome back. Today we're gonna find out together if it's worth it to buy the Aetherdrift Finish Line Bundle. I got both of them in the mail. The classic bundle will be another video where we're gonna try to beat the value of the Aetherdrift Finish Line Bundle if we can. Let's put this to the side and look at the contents of such a Finish Line Bundle so we know what to expect. It includes a first place box topper. We're gonna see what's that all about. It has 2 collector boosters in it, which is a difference to the classic bundle. So no collector boosters here, but we have 9 boosters in the normal bundle and only 6 boosters in the Finish Line booster bundle. So there is a difference in the amount of booster packs, so you only get 8 in total, but 2 collectors and 9 in the classical bundle. And then we have the box topper, which could count as a extra booster pack, but it's actually just, I think, 2 cards in here. We have a special die in here, which is a different one from the classic bundle. So we have a blue or a silver one. Then we have 3 extended art cards, which this one does not include. I think these are only available in this kind of bundle, though the lands I think aren't the strongest. And then you get a foil booster bundle box, which is nice, which I like to collect. So without further ado, let's get cracking and open this box. Okay, so the seal is broken. Let's see about that foil bundle box. It is pretty. It's a pretty box, shiny. I'm not the biggest fan of this flag pattern here, but it is what this set is about: cars and racing. And well, if you're a fan of that, I think this product could be for you. We got the usual punch outs as always in here. And then the boosters. We also get some stickers, which is quite cool. One for each color, probably. Let's look at these for a moment here, because I think that could be a collectible item. Kind of cool. Like maybe a bumper sticker, or put it over your Mac logo. I don't know. These are cool. Okay, you could use them as bumper stickers. Well, we're already talking about cars, aren't we? So why not? Interesting. Let's hope the weather holds that out. I will leave them in here. I don't have a car currently, but maybe I will attach it to a car one day. This one is white though, not silver. Interesting. It does look white, but I guess could also be interpreted as silver. So it is a white die. Colors are hard to read in my opinion, so I'm not the biggest fan of this style, but I can see that people could like it. That's all for the box here. Then we have the box topper, which we're gonna open at the end and see what's in there. We're not gonna look through all these lands here. This is a land pack, and it has like these 3 extra cards that you could see in the box. I have no need for them, so I'm not gonna look at them. I will show them on screen which cards they are, so you can read them better. And then you get like these special Pokemon kind of bordered yellowish golden cards here, as well as 15 traditional foil basic lands. They are a little pringly already, which is kind of sad because it's sealed. But yeah, what can you do? These we're also gonna open towards the end, and then we have our 6 play boosters. Okay, now we have a little setup going, and let's get cracking and see what we can open in here. As usual with all the new sets these days, most value is in the mythic, sadly. There is a land cycle which is playable and currently goes for €5 at release, and price is okay. Got these booster packs shut, glued shut. So, well, wish me luck. Let's see what we can get. Does it start with the rares here? No, starts with a land, but maybe a rare is next, right? Okay, did they switch up the order? Oh, it starts with a rare. Okay, so let's go like this then. So we have a little suspension and see what we get. In my opinion, the start your engines mechanic is a little slow, kind of like suspend in my opinion, which also isn't isn't the best mechanic that they invented. It is on theme, kind of. Oh, vanilla creature. Legendary vanilla creature? Okay, sure. Ooze dinosaur. Okay, there are uncommons here. We have some flying vehicle here. Okay. Ooh, our first rare. There it is. A Sky Seeker's Chariot. Sure, okay. Makes a card that you name a little more expensive. What else? Ooh, a mythic also. Valor's Flagship. Sure, I don't think it is one of the more expensive ones, sadly, but a solid start nonetheless. And End Rider Catalyzer. Okay, max speed card. Let's put the cards a little to the side so you can see what else we got in here. And of course, we're hoping for the Pokemon yellow bordered special frame cards in here. I don't think they can be in the normal play booster. Let's check that for a sec here. Doesn't seem so. And let's see what we can get in our next pack. Let's see if I can open it better like this, maybe through the middle. Otherwise, I will have to get some scissors. Just the glue. Okay, so that's a little bit better, a little bit easier. Or is it? Gee, what's up with the glue today? So we have the rare at the beginning. So let's count down 3 cards, I think. That should be fine. And then we can go through the uncommons first. So we don't see the rares from the beginning. Some Raceway, okay. You can stop the video at any time, obviously, if you want to read through the cards. Just want to look at the contents of the box so you can make an educated opinion of if this box is worth it to you. Count on Luck, an okay card, sure. Cost 3 red though, so a little bit expensive. Midlight Mangler, okay. Crew 2, and it is a creature during your turn, sure. And this should be the land. I would love to read you in the comments what your opinion is on the set that we are currently doing these days, like a cars speed kind of set, all about racing. I actually am not the biggest fan. Like, I liked Kaladesh, or Avishkar, how we should call it today. This is a little too much for me. Like, they try to mix it with fantasy kind of, but for me racing always has something to do with like dexterity, you know. Thopter Fabricator, create some extra Thopters, okay, and then some Gallant Strike, which destroys a creature or can be cycled. I do like the cycling mechanic. There are probably some really nice cycling cards that you can use for cycling decks or decks in general, just for versatility. Next booster, we are halfway through our regular packs. I also am not the biggest fan of their decision to invert the order of your cards, so there is no suspension of opening packs if you open them in the normal way, and these packs can have multiple rares or mythics. Another regular vanilla legendary, okay. And like, you have to count down some cards to see if you hit some multiple rares, mythics, foils. Like, is this typical Magic the Gathering? I don't know. Like, it's cool, like, it's funny, but like, what does it have to do with Magic the Gathering? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this set. Like, I think they did a good job at like trying to incorporate into the Magic universe, but other than that, it's the decision of them to put this set together. I just didn't like it really. I think I am way more hyped for the Dragons of Tarkir set, even though I'm not the biggest Dragon fan in general. I find them a little bit too, well, generic or too classic of a fantasy beast. But I mean, at least it's just like straight up fantasy and like fantasy creatures. And the decision of them making yellow bordered cards. Oh man, like, There was a lot of stuff going on in this set. Doretti, I do like the representation of the wheelchair. I like that. Do like it. Camera launcher, what is it? Launch cameras. Sure. Why not? Why not launch cameras? And max speed token. Last play booster before we open the collector ones, which are probably the spicy ones. There here could be spicy mythics or spicy foils, but the collector booster just has more slots that can have like spicy cards in them, which is why they're more expensive, and which is why the box was also more expensive. I paid like 60 bucks or so. I think I paid quite at the beginning of pre-release prices, and right now they go for like 70, 75 kind of. And depending on how these, what are they called, first place foils, are received by the player base, these boxes might get more expensive. That is quite some artwork. Gas Guzzler, solid card in my opinion. I don't know about the value actually about these art styles. Ooh, another foil rare, Bloodgast. This is a solid playable card in my opinion. Vampire Spirit. Okay, foil rare. I don't know where to put that. Need more piles probably. Now, this is the spicy stuff, why you actually pay more money, and this is what your opinion should also be based on, because the classical bundle has pretty much the same contents, and pretty much the only difference is the box, maybe the die, the bonus lands, but actually like what it comes down to is the packs. I don't know about the order again. I think we should go backwards. Let's see the first one. Yeah, this is a common again, so we're gonna go backwards here. If you like the gamble of like opening some more expensive cards and being able to hit it big, sure. But if you're actually going for value or like singles, you should buy the singles that you actually need. This applies to pretty much all the sets. If you like Crackin boosters, of course do it if you have the funds and if you like it, but don't FOMO about this box. This is a pretty swamp, and this should be, no, it's still uncommons, air response unit, okay, like a special art kind of style here. Burner rocket, should this be the rare? Okay, foiler land. I like that they continued the cycle of the Verge lands. I always like when they continue or like start to finish out the cycles. Wizened Mentor, which is a commander card. In my opinion, solid card, solid zombie card if you play like blue, white, black zombies. And this one should create you a zombie every turn, in my opinion. What else can we have here? Possession Engine, a little bit too expensive in regards to mana, in my opinion, to be playable. Ovia Automech Artisan in a full art style here. Solid card, can cheat out creatures. Okay. And lastly, a Gear Hulk. I think that's a solid hit for a collector booster mythic. Very nice. Okay. And then we have an elephant and zombie token. That's a cool zombie token. Now this goes to the mythics. Second pack, before we hit into the very last one, but this is actually the last booster pack of like actual booster and cards containing like a booster pack. This one just contains like 2 cards if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2 cards. So let's see what else we can get. That's a foil token, by the way. And let me know if you enjoyed this video, if it was informative to you, if you like the set. Let me know in the comments and help me reach the 850 subscriber mark. Should only be 1 subscriber left before we hit that, and we're on our way to 1K subscribers. And I'm really excited that we got this far with this channel. This is 2.5 years old channel and we are almost there. Now, foil alternate art Ether Hive, pretty. And then we have a district mascot, which is a little bit a questionable card because you can Saddle the dog. And you should not sit on your dog. Dogs are not made to be saddled, ridden in any way by humans or bigger creatures. I don't know. I don't know what they thought inventing this kind of card, why you should saddle your dog. This one is solid in a energy and +1/+1 counter deck. Sure, why not? Then we have a Salvation Engine as another mythic. Solid card in my opinion, but I don't know. It costs 5 to boost your team. It can reanimate stuff. Yeah, not the biggest fan. And let's see, we have 2 more. Let's hope. Let's channel some good energy, some good vibes, and let's see what we hit here. Art Chick, Emerald Radiant, okay. Insect Druid. This one should be an okay creature though. 6 mana. I mean, you can ramp in green, right? Like, it's okay. It's okay. And for our last card here, before we hit into the special booster pack, a Winter Cursed Rider. I like this artwork, really. But again, not worth a lot, in my opinion. I don't know. You see the prices. The challenge is to beat the value of this bundle, and I think my feeling currently is that we haven't hit it yet. But we might hit it big here. I think there's always a land in here and always one special card. So we have a 50-50 chance. We don't know how it's aligned in there. My hope is that this is the back side and then the first card is the land. Okay, so this is the back side. Okay, there we are. Wish me luck. And let's see what we get in here. So we hit a Basri Tomorrow's Champion, so that means this is the land. Yeah, a forest, nothing serialized, nothing too spicy. I think this is just a okay creature. It's interesting. I don't know what he has to do with cats from now on, Basri, but yeah. And this is a forest. I'm not the biggest fan of the style. Like, why is this a forest? Like, it's yellow. Shouldn't this be like a plains? Yeah. So I hope you have better luck with your Aether bundle box. I'd be surprised if I hit the actual value of this bundle. Remember that we will open the classic bundle in another video to see if we can actually beat the value of this one, which I think won't be that hard. Help me reach the 1000 subscriber mark by hitting those 2 buttons. Be kind to the people around you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.